What's up, guys? Aaron's here. We are checking out the Surface Duo, Microsoft's Android running special dual screen phone. I've been using it for 3 weeks now. We're going to finally get into our review. Check it out. We got a little bit of unboxing. We got a little bit of talk about specs. What do I think about it? Hey, if you want a little spoiler about it, is it a great phone? No, not really. Is it a great device? Kind of. Is it a sexy device? And I'd love to see the next iteration. Absolutely. So let's get into it. You guys are going to check it out. Be sure to like and subscribe. Just like the content. I'm about to do the Galaxy S21 Ultra review. May do even a little comparison before I send this bad boy back. So let's get into it. All right, so let's get into this here. This is the Microsoft Duo. This is, again, Microsoft's first phone in many years, since like they were kind of saving the Nokias with the Windows phones. Not many people had them, but again, this is a dual screen, specialized kind of ROM, I would like to say, that runs, some specialized Microsoft apps. Just kind of has some special features, but it's pretty much like having two phones glued to one. You got that 360-degree hinge, in this year with like foldable phones kind of being a thing, Samsung Galaxy Fold 2 being pretty popular. This has the hinge, so it's two separate devices. So like if you're like me at work and you have two screens, you like to use that. My wife also uses two screens. It is kind of cool. I did find myself, immediately sitting down watching YouTube on this screen and then checking out Kicks on this screen and like looking up prices, looking if I was going to order them. I am into shoes. That's another thing that I'm into. But still, it is pretty cool. But does that wear off at a time to time? Yeah. And I guess the big thing is, again, it's a very expensive phone. This model is 256 gigabyte. There's no additional SD card, which is kind of a major downfall I also see. But again, it's $1,499. In 2021, the Galaxy 21 Ultra, it's more expensive than that. So it is almost like you're paying for two phones. And let's talk about some of the specs on this thing. 5.6-inch screen, 5.6-inch screen, combined 8.1-inch. So again, it is kind of weird to hold the phone. The aspect ratios of each one is 4:3, but then when it's together, it's 3:2. They are AMO LED screens, and I mean, I hope they come across in the video. It is actually a very sexy screen. I am impressed by it. It holds up well to outside and to light and everything like that. Again, some of the negatives, though, it only has 6 gigabyte of RAM. So when you're almost running two different phones, you're kind of splitting that RAM usage here. And if you've seen reviews, you've seen the early reviews that came out in October, they were definitely the buggy software. Now they've updated it. It's running better. But still, I even did run into some bugs, and I'll try to show some of those off in this video. But again, it does work as a dual screen device. Is it a device I would love to see the next update? Because again, some of the minors doesn't have 5G, right? I have Verizon. Verizon 5G is here where I'm at, and this doesn't have 5G device. So if I'm spending $1,500 and there's potentially going to be a new one, or it doesn't have, the current stuff that the iPhones, the Samsungs have, it's a major hit. Again, I'm curious to who this targets to, like business office users that are used to dual screen, that maybe they just keep this work phone that they mainly email, they don't talk to, because we'll keep going on that. But yeah, again, 6 gigabyte RAM, no SD card, no 5G, major issues I see with this device. The camera is also just 11 megapixels. Now, what you see on the camera here is pretty much just a selfie camera. So how does that work when you're actually trying to, use it to take pictures on the outside here? See here, we're going to selfie mode. You can see myself talking. And then once you flip it, to take a picture of the outside, you can either, sometimes it'll tell you to tap, and sometimes you tell you. Now, again, you may look at this like, oh, that's not too bad for, a camera. I'll run some quick comparisons, throw some pictures up here. Now, the videos, again, this isn't a camera. This isn't your main device. This isn't something you'd want to take, pictures on, I would say. You definitely, I mean, maybe it's an emergency, you maybe need to scan documents or something, it'd be just fine with the right lighting. But when it comes to like the iPhone 12 Pro Max camera, phenomenal. I'm about to test out the S21 Ultra. Camera's phenomenal, but this camera is severely lacking. And you can see this hopefully across in the videos and photos that I'm showing you. Now, some of the cool things that, taking advantage of with the software is kind of like these app pairings that you can do. So like the, Discover. So you can like, be checking out YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe to Fit One Tech, if you're doing that. And then you can also see the news on this side. So it's definitely like every time I found myself, I was either using Netflix on like one screen while I was like surfing the internet, tweeting, or something along that lines on this. But again, you can edit videos on an iPhone. It's just this is a little more lacking, and that's where like for checking emails, surfing the internet, everything along that lines, it's great when it comes to like being a casual device, but it's not at a casual price. Again, $1,499, even at like half that price, like 800, I would say, it still seems pretty steep for a device that still has some bugs in it, still has some issues. It's a premium device with a premium price and okay performance. And I think that's where the next gen is going to come in and hopefully, bring it to about $1,000. I think that would be a lot better. And then, maybe add some more features while keeping it still so thin. Again, that's where, ultimately, I'm not going to try to drag on this review too long. But again, with the specs out there, the camera system severely lacking, I can't recommend this device for $1,500. I actually got it at $1,250, and I still can't recommend this device. Now, again, there's going to be people out there that absolutely love this device. Oh, yeah, but again, compared to, the Galaxy S21 Ultra, just came in, I haven't even opened it yet. That's my next video I'm working on. I don't see how you can recommend this as a phone, as a primary phone. And I actually needed a secondary phone, and I still was using it as a secondary phone, another line. But the lack of 5G when my iPhone has 5G, and the lack of the camera, like I have to go always make sure I have my iPhone ready. But when it comes to like scanning documents, keeping notes, working the calendar, those features work well. But those features also work well on my iPad. So that's where it's like, where's the market at for it? So again, super sexy device. I can't get over how thin it is, how light it is. It's not too fragile. I did actually drop it once. But again, hey, Microsoft Surface devices have a 60-day return policy. You can try them out, and that's what I did. So I'm going to be returning this device. I'm not keeping it. I'm looking forward to keeping this device. This will probably be my main secondary device, having Android, using the Android apps along with a premium device that has a really nice camera and everything like that. Again, two completely apples and oranges. This is a dual screen. That's, just another Samsung phone, but I can't recommend this as a phone. As an iPad or maybe a Surface device, it's pretty cool, but it still is buggy enough for me not to. You see just a little bit of lag. When it comes to like an iPad being snappy, you can't recommend it as a tablet. So again, I appreciate you guys checking out this review. I appreciate you guys taking your time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of Surface Duo, what you think, if you have one, if it's too expensive. Obviously, for a lot of people, it's going to be too expensive, including myself. But like, are you intrigued by it? Are you looking forward? Do you hope to see a second one out of these? So I do. I really do. And hopefully we'll post a video of that. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Like I said, leave me a comment. You can check out my social medias. They'll post them right below. And I'm launching the website, which will also feature a review of this phone. So be sure to check out fit1tech.com here shortly. It's not live yet. I've owned it for a while. So again, I appreciate it, guys.